It was the year 2025. An outbreak happened. No one knew what it was. People started biting each other and eating each other and infecting others. It was a deadly outbreak. It was a virus. Scientists didn't know a cure. It happened so fast. People didn't even know what was going on. But people knew that they were going to survive. They would do anything to survive. Whether they had to kill a loved one because they knew they were infected. People like me. I have to survive, and I'll do whatever it takes.
Shelter! I finally made it. I wonder if there's any guns or weapons inside. I sure hope there's food.
It's been a while. What's up, Metro Central? It's Maya, and this week we are doing How To Week. I've decided that I was going to do how to survive the zombie apocalypse. I'm giving you tips and tricks because I want you to survive the zombie apocalypse to beat those zombies up. Okay, so here it is. This is probably the most important rule. You're gonna have to know how to defend yourself. If you don't know how to use a gun or use a machete or just a knife in general, you're gonna need to learn pretty fast because if you don't know how to defend yourself, you're already a goner, okay? If you want to survive the zombie apocalypse, you're gonna have to think ahead. So you're gonna have to have extra food and water, you're gonna have to have extra clothing, extra medicine and stuff. You need to prepare a first aid kit, have lots of waters, and hide it away in a secret place, and then when the time comes, be ready for it. And make sure you have a bag or something to put it all in because you can't just hoard it in your clothes and then, you have people do that. You're going to need a weapon. I prefer a gun and a knife or something and backup plan because we all know guns run out of ammo, bow and arrows run out of bows. Unless you can make your own arrows, I would suggest I'd suggest all of it. I'd have any weapon you can get because you're gonna need to survive. Survival of the fittest. Speaking of the survival of the fittest, you are going to have to be able to be fit, be able to run at least a mile, maybe more. You're gonna have to know how to fight and defend yourself, make fires, make food out of whatever. You're gonna have to be able to be willing to kill people that you know are infected. You're gonna have to be able to fish and hunt and cook and cut up meat and stuff. You're gonna have to be almighty. You're gonna have to know how to do everything. You're gonna have to have a way to communicate with people. And this is like a mini portable radio, so you can hear the news. Copyright. You're gonna have to have a way to communicate with others, like walkie-talkies, cell phones, smartphones, something so you can communicate with others because we all know you should never be out in the zombie apocalypse alone. And if you're the last one left, survive. So it depends on you for the human race to survive. You're gonna need shelter, and this is really important. You gotta hide yourself from the zombies, and you're also gonna need to find a food source or at least know how to hunt and fish and butcher animals and cook them on an open fire or a stove or something. Find a way to get food and find a way to stay safe in a shelter. Dress in layers, preferably long sleeve shirts, so if they bite you, especially if they bite you, if you're in layers, they can't really get that far in. So it's also going to keep you warm and in the cold winter months because you're not always going to be able to get clothes all the time. So dress in layers, preferably long, tennis shoes or long boots or something that'll be comfortable when you're running for your life out in the woods or something. Find other survivors. Other survivors can give you food, you know, they can help you. And even though you need to know how to be dependent and doing like cutting your own food up and that stuff, you should also find other survivors so they can help you survive as well, and you can survive it together. So just always be nice to other living people, because they could be the last people on Earth other than you, and you need as many survivors as you can get. So I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. Comment in the comments below what you would use as a weapon for the zombie apocalypse. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Goodbye.